hasn't known me long enough to ignore me, right? Ethan Ferris leads off for Texas State at the top of the 6th. And starts, Grant Cunningham starts him. That overhand curve for a strike. Ferris 0 for 2, hit by a pitch and caught stealing in the first inning, thrown out by Bear Harrison. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Cunningham ahead 0-2. Five pitches, 5 strikes for Cunningham so far. Fly ball right field line. Jamal George towards that line, coming on, and he makes the grab for out number 1.
When he plays on the infield, he looks like a natural infielder. That's a natural outfield catch, and he'll go behind the plate for you.
That's versatility.
I mean, that's
absolute versatility. It's a Mas Fajitas Mas Hustle play of the game. Mas Fajitas, proud partner, Texas A&M Athletics. 1 down for Ashton Eaton. Big blow, 3-run home run in that 5-run third. That was the first 3 runs of that inning. Texas State would add 2 more on a 2-run single by Samson Pugh. Under his hand, first pitch that Cunningham has not put in the strike zone. 1-0 the count.
And that might not be a bad thing.
No.
If you do have command to not always throw the first pitch strike.
Down and away. 2-0. It's more of that sweeper at 77. The 2-0 missed off the plates. 3 balls and no strikes to the right-handed hitting Austin Eaton. Infield plays him to pull. Cash the deepest in left field. 3-0. Under his hands, it's a 4-pitch walk.
And don't want that to just be like, hey, I've lost control of the zone. Had gotten outs by throwing strikes.
Chase Mora. Double walk, fly to center. Fastball outside corner at the knees. 1 strike on Chase Mora. 7-2 Texas State as we open the 6th. The runner at first, Austin Eaton, the 1-out walk. 7 walks by Aggie pitchers. 0-1. Way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And all of them scored until the 5th inning when Cunningham came on to get that strikeout.
3-pitch strikeout of Zachary Gingrich. 1-1 to Chase Mora in a righty-righty matchup. Pitch home. Skied. Middle of the infield. Sawyer Farr to the right of second base. Still on the infield dirt. 2 away. At first, Eaton. Farr pulls out that card, showing the defensive adjustments for Cole Tabor. He'll slide to his left a couple of steps. Caden Kent towards the middle. Hensler towards the hole on the left side for Tabor. Open stance from the left side against the righty Cunningham from the stretch. Fastball under his hands, 1 ball and no strikes. Eaton at first. 2 away, 1-0 the count for Cole Tabor. Change high and away, 2-0. Cash towards the line. Jace a couple of steps towards left center. Jamal George, normal position in right. So the infield to pull. Left and center slightly the other way. 2-0 the count. Tabor. 2 walks, 2 runs scored. He also has a stolen base. 2-0. Change, strike. 2 ball, 1 strike count to Cole Tabor. Austin Eaton's at first with 2 away. The 2-1 way out in front. He hooks that foul. Counts 2-2.
Don't get trackmen on the foul balls very often. We did that time.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it?
102, 370
Was it
feet.
really?
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the count to Cole Tabor. 2 down, runner at first, held on by Bendera. A pitch from Cunningham. Too far inside, 3-2. Eaton will be off and running on this 3-2 pitch with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 7-2 Texas State pitch. Did he go? Appeal to third. No swing. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning. Cameron Thompson's the batter.
Bobcats first baseman, number 4, Cameron Thompson.
Aiden Sims, the only Aggie pitcher that went to the mound and didn't issue a walk in his 2 innings. Both the batters faced by Peyton Smith were walks. Morton with 2, and now Cunningham with his second.
Pitch bounces up there, blocked by Harrison. 1 ball, no strikes. Cameron Thompson walked and scored, sandwiched between 2 strikeouts. 1 of 3 strikeouts as Jason Kelly comes to the mound. 1 of 3 strikeouts for Aiden Sims, who started this game. Aggie and collegiate debut for Aiden Sims.
But not the first time Jason Kelly's walked to the mound with Grant Cunningham there.
No.
He probably knows exactly what he needs to say in this situation.
It was
and
brief.
it didn't take long.
It was brief.
No, it was.
Very, very short La Casa tequila break and play. Take some time to enjoy the rest of this game responsibly with La Casa's smooth tequila for rugged country.
That was a shot.
That's right.
You didn't even get the blender going. Hey, you just.
Let's see what the chaser is now for Cunningham, right? We're in the top of the 6th, 7-2 Texas State. 2 on, 2 out, 2 on aboard walks. 1 ball, no strike count to the right-handed hitting first baseman Cameron Thompson. The righty Grant Cunningham comes set. The 1-0 home. Lined. Speared by Caden Kent, the shortstop. Timed the jump. Perfect athletics. Shop now at 46esgritglory.com. Getting the 2 outs in the TX Whiskey bottom of the 5th. Valentine ERA is now 36. Down from 108. He's stranded 2 as he faces Gavin Cash in a lefty-lefty matchup. Valentine from the third base side of the rubber slings a breaking ball over. It's 1-1. Cash called third strike and a fly to left. He's 0 for 2.
Kind of foretold the strike zone with that called strike 3.
On the outside corner with a fastball, it's 1-2. Diaz was up in the bullpen for Texas State. Cash the other way, foul. Matthew Tippy is the right-hander. 1-2. Too high. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gavin Cash. Four for his first 24 is Gavin Cash as an Aggie. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Chased a pitch upstairs. 1 down. Aggies have struck out 9 times.
Now that is the Sawyer Farr.
It's not even close to a strike.
Maybe even above the eyes.
Here's Sawyer Farr. Singled his first time up. He's 1 for 2. Infield plays him to pull. And rolls this to second base where Tabor is. 2 away.
Texas Aggies.
2 home runs in the first.
Harrison.
5 hits overall, 3 singles, 1 in the second, 2 in the fifth. That has been it for A&M. Fastball to Harrison is a strike, 0-1. And he hadn't thrown many pitches, so Bear almost has to take that first one. And Valentin can throw the fastball. Bear 0 for 1 with a walk. Breaking ball down, 1-1. Two down, the bases are empty. Playing Harrison to pull on the infield. 1-1. Swing and a miss at the change. 1-2.
Yeah, the spot they put him in, I did not think Valentin was going to be a guy with a 100 ERA.
No. Nope.
Even with a 5-run lead, that was a leverage situation.
God, he was swinging a miss. Bobbled. Coomer misses it. Nope. Coomer tags him out, and the Aggies go down 1-2-3. In the sixth. 6 complete, 7-2, Texas State.
In the country now, Patricia Ford. So they'll get some talk there on the Sirius XM this week.
They better. Maya Perez, Player of the Week.
Yeah.
Correct? SEC Player of the Week. First pitch swinging down the right field line, Yamal George. Does he have room? You better believe it. Samson Pugh, 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 foul out here in the top of the 7th. I know he's had the fall and the spring, but Yamal George, you talk about the different positions, he's got to get used to the dimensions, and that wall comes up on you quickly.
Yeah.
And they're right. He navigated that beautifully, 1 down. Theo Coomer bats for the first time. He replaced Munguia at catcher. Cunningham starts him down low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Aggie softball finally back home. Their first game will be against Texas State on Thursday.
1-0 to Coomer. Righty. Fastball high and away, 2-0.
And we'll play Texas Tech, who's ranked 13th and has Najee Kennedy, the Player of the Year last year, pitching for him.
Inside hits Coomer. One out base runner. Michael Early to the mound. Go make a pitching change. You know how we said in the beginning of the season that hopefully in this early going there'll be some questions answered? I think there's more questions now than we had when this season started.
I think you got some answers there from Cunningham.
Effectively get people out. I think he's still learning that.
Right. I mean, this last warm-up pitch was 95 miles an hour. But it wasn't in the zone.
That's
even in a warm-up pitch.
Exactly right.
So,
Yep.
see if
Right.
he tones that down and finds the middle of the strike zone here.
Ryan Farber from the right side. 1 down, runner at first. First pitch, fastball, 95 for a strike. First base side of the rubber. For the left-hander, glove at the belt. 0-1 home. Shows bunt, does bunt, but he bunts it back and out of play.
That bunt went 163 feet.
He's ahead of Farber 0-2 with Coomer at first. High and away with a fastball. Left-hander Cade Wilson comes set. Coomer leads from first, 1-2. Too far inside. With that slider. 2-2. Cash plays him towards the line and left by a couple of steps. High and away, 3-2. From 0-2 to 3-2 with a runner at first, one away here in the top of the seventh. Pitch from Cade Wilson. There goes the runner, moves to first. Binderup's throw. And sliding and being tagged out is Coomer. The tag applied by Caden Kent. That will go as a caught stealing on Coomer.
Helping yourself out right there.
It's a great move by Caden. He's added that in the offseason.
And working to the inside part of the bag, that still had a little bit of tail that Caden Kent had to go get high from Binderup and then got a good tag down.
Still from the stretch, 3-2. Got him, swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Almost.
To win tickets. Recognition on the video board. Texas A&M apparel and assigned basketball. By Buzz Williams or Joni Taylor. Registered today. 12man.com/maroon contest. Caden Kent leads off for the Aggies here in the bottom of the seventh. First pitch swinging, and he chops a foul beyond the Texas State dugout first base side. Karam's out of the camera well. May have clipped somebody down there in the well. Make sure everybody's okay. Caden leadoff home run at the bottom of the first. His second home run of the season. The 0-1 curveball is chopped to the netting.
We're in this game now.
Marge just slapped those by you.
Slapped those rally churros.
She slapped the
down.
rally churros right
Dropped
by
them like
you.
they was hot. And they are.
Infield plays Caden Kent to pull. Outfield to straight away. It's a no ball, 2-strike count to Caden. Way outside. 1-2. After the home run, he grounded out to first and popped to short. And actually, that pop to short was in shallow right center that the shortstop Farber caught on the grass. Down and away. Same pitch. Caden does the same thing. 2-2.
Well, you can't hit a 5-run home run, so work through this.
2-2 is lifted into center field where Ferris drifts to his right. One away. Jace Laviolette's the batter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Curve stays up and in. 1 ball and no strikes to Jace. His last hit would be the RBI double in the 6th last Friday against Cal Poly. 6 in a row set down by Valentine. Waves and misses at a breaking ball down and away, 1-1. Fastball at the belt on the outside corner. It's 1-2.
And had a little conversation with Brammer behind the plate.
Hitless in his last 9 at bats. Does have 3 walks. Ball and 2 strikes in a lefty-lefty matchup. Outside, 2-2. Two ball, 2 strike count to Jace Laviolette, the pitch. Out of play left side. Two and 2 to Jace. 1 down, bases empty. Aggies down 7-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch. Away, 3-2. Count runs full to Jace Laviolette, the pitch. Got him, swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Been a while since we've seen an over 10 run by Laviolette.
Texas Aggies third baseman, number 8, Hensler.
That is now 9 walks for Jace, and those are strikeouts. The 3 strikeouts are 8, 9, and 10 this season. Wyatt Hensler, the batter, 2 for 3. The home run in the first, single in the 5th, but he was stranded at third. 3 on the left side of the infield. Too high with a slider, 1-0. Seven straight set down by Valentine. 3 on the left side of the infield. The 1-0 is chopped to the Aggie dugout. 1-1. Left fielder Gingrich is about 4 steps shy of the warning track. Ball and a strike to Hensler. 2 more hits tonight gives him 9 on the season. Goes the other way towards right center field. Long run off the wall in right center. The throw by Ferris is offline. It's a double for Hensler, who has 3 hits this evening. A single, a double, and a homer. All of them jumping off the bat.
Yeah, and going with the pitch. Down and away. Took it to right center. 370 feet, 78 feet to the base of the wall.
First hit surrendered by Valentine. There's Blake Bender up. Dunked a single to shallow right. His last time up, he's 1 for 3. 2 down, Hensler at second. Outside with a breaking ball. 1-0. Hensler's now 8 for his last 15 in what is now a 4-game hitting streak. 1-0. Bender up, swing and a miss. Now, that swing was, we tried for a 5-run homer.
Yeah.
Right there. He wanted to play Pepper with the rec center. 1-1. 2 down, Hensler at second. 1-1 pitch. Popped, foul territory, first base side. Thompson has room. And makes the grab. Stranding Wyatt Hensler at second base, the 2-out double. He remains at second. 7 complete. 7-2 Texas State. Marge Hopkins brings you churros with chocolate sauce. and whipped cream and pecans. And in case it falls on it, it cleans up easily. Zachary Gingrich. First pitch from Caden Wilson is a fastball at the knees on the outer half. This guy's looking at me going, God, I'm glad I'm not with you on Friday in Houston. You have first world problems, Andrew.
Yeah.
Lefty-lefty matchup with Gingrich. Check swing, did he go? Yes, says third base umpire Scott Chesser. You will be with us this weekend. Brawny on Friday, you and Brawny on Saturday, you on Sunday. Arizona on Friday, Oklahoma State Saturday. Those are 7 o'clock starts. Rice is a 6 o'clock start on Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Aggies are the home team. Slider down and away. Ball and 2 strikes. How many times you going to say Minute Maid?
Every time.
Okay. On purpose, right? Not by mistake. 1-2 the count to Gingrich. Called strike 3 with the slider. Wilson closed the 7th with a strikeout of Farber, opens the 8th with a strikeout of Gingrich. Struck out 3 times to go along with a single and a lineout. Well, we had a running joke when I was with the Magic. Here's Caden Wilson. Went from Orlando Arena to the time it was TD Waterhouse Center. It's now Amway Center, Amway Arena. But we had I guess I can say it now, we tried out Pepsi and Geico as corporate sponsors for the building. So unofficially we had a pool going on with the broadcasters, radio and TV, who was going, and David Steele, Hall of Famer, who's still there. He was all over everyone. He was the first one to make the mistake and called it by the old name. 0-1. Down low with a change.
I don't think that's a mistake.
I mean,
I'm not calling it Enron.
That would be a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the way the Astros played sometimes there, it was 10-run.
1-1 to Ethan Ferris. We're in the 8th, 7-2. Bobcats lead the Aggies. Pitch from Wilson. Swing and a miss, went upstairs, 1-2.
But if the Carrier Dome was all of a sudden a different heating company.
Yeah. You know there was never any air conditioning in the Carrier Dome?
Yes, I have heard that. I've never felt that.
1-2. The other way down the right field line. Fair. One hopping off the wall. Ferris digging for 2. 1 out double here in the 8th. A 1-2 pitch, another 2-strike hit by Texas State.
That pitch was high and away at 94 miles an hour. That's like the bloop before the home run. You hit that ball that well right there. You tip your hat to the hitter, and you beat the pitcher on that. I mean, watch where this is. Bear Harrison is reaching up and out.
Unless the chart says don't let him get his arms extended.
Yeah.
Positive for Caden Wilson, though, was it not?
Yes. I think Caden Wilson and even Cunningham have some positive things to think about their performance here.
Here's Weston Moss. Three-run home run in the 3rd turned a 2-1 Texas State deficit into a 4-2 lead. They would add 2 more in that 5-run 3rd. Slider missed away, 1 ball and no strikes. His best pitch is probably his changeup. Weston Moss. 1-0. Down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Fastball cutter with that change.
But when is your changeup the most effective?
Coming off a fastball.
Yeah.
Cutter on the inside corner. 2-1. So when Weston is throwing that fastball at low to mid 90s. 2-1. jams Eaton past Steven Trout, the third base coach's box. 2-2. Season 6. A couple seasons ago, they took Stanford to the absolute limit. 2-2. Grounded to the left side, diving to his left, Hensler. Now a rundown between second and third, and the tag applied. Out at third is Ferris. Caden applies the tag, but what a gem by Wyatt Hensler diving to his left.
Yeah, to the glove side, and sees that it's gone too far off and gets the ball to far, and then a great cover there by your shortstop, Caden Kent. You work that all together, and that's 3 years of starting at third base.
5-4-6 for out number 2. Eaton on the fielder's choice is at first for Chase Mora. Cutter away. 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, you could see how natural that was. Right, Scott? That he dives to his left and knew that if Ferris, and if he's not too far off the bag, he can still throw to first. That cutter's a strike. It's 1-1. Mora has doubled and walked in 4 plate appearances. Bounces up there, backhanded by Harrison, who wants a new baseball. 2-1. Runner at first is Austin Eaton. Weston Moss, 2-ball, 1 strike count to Chase Mora. 2 away here in the 8th. Cutter strike. Two down, runner at first, 2-2. Fouled straight back. How many?
3.
Nailed it, partner. 2-2 home. Change. Smothered, third base line, foul.
It'd been 2 both times a train had come through. So.
You go with the odds? 3 is my default, by the way. I just want you to know that.
I was lucky. There'll be a pusher at the end. I'll be.
Oh, I see.
Because I count the pusher. If the engine's running, it counts.
2-2 to Mora. Up and in, 3-2. Count full to Chase Mora. Eaton at first with 2 away. He'll be off with this pitch. Has to be held on by Benderup, who will then jump into position. First he'll draw a throw. Count full with 2 outs to Chase Mora in a righty-righty matchup with Weston Moss. Eaton at first. Off with this pitch. Outside. First and second, 2 away.
And Tabor's been pesky.
Bobcat, second baseman, number 1, Cole Tabor.
Officially 0 for 1 with 3 walks, a stolen base, and 2 runs scored. First and second, 2 away. The lefty Tabor change, he takes that away. 1 ball and no strikes. Was it Tabor who whistled that one? Foul? 1-0 something off the bat? Cash plays him towards the line and left. 1-0. Fastball down low and inside, 2-0. Jace is about 3 steps towards left center. Yamal straight away and right. Olsen Field at Bluebell Park, 7-2. Texas State leads Texas A&M. Runners at first and second with 2 away and a 2-0 count. Pitch from Weston Moss is a fastball, belled high for a strike. It's 2-1. Caden Kent shades Tabor up the middle. Sawyer Farr a little bit towards the hole to his left, and playing behind the runner at first is Blake Benderup. Moss from the stretch peeks back to second. Change is a strike. It's 2-2.
That's what the fastball first strike sets up.
Agreed. You're looking at about 10 to 12 mile an hour difference, but the same motion.
Yeah. And now you have him set up to either pitch.
2-2 home. Tapped up the first base line. Blake Benderup fields, touches the bag himself. Stranding 2 Texas State runners. Weston Moss gets out at the top of the 8th. Aggies come to bat in the bottom of the 8th. Leading off this bottom of the 8th inning is Matt Bergevin, pinch hitting for Hayden Schott. First pitch down low to the pinch hitting Bergevin.
Get the right versus left matchup here.
The lefty Valentine. 1-0. Fastballs for a strike. 1-1. Floats inside corner for a strike. Hasn't been to the plate since the Elon series. Down low. Theo Coomer hopped to his feet. Valentine thought he had strike 3. Somehow this seems to be the case. It should be 2-2 anyway.
Yes.
We just got there in a circuitous manner. 2-2 to Bergevin. Off the end of the bat towards the Texas State dugout. Karams. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bergevin had a Sunday at bat in game 3 of that series against Elon. 2-2. Down and in, 3-2. He had flied to center. He came in for Blake Benderup in that game. Here he's pinching for Hayden Schott. 3-2. High and away, ball 4. Here's Jamal George. Walk and 2 strikeouts.
And after having the leadoff hitter in each of the first 3 innings, Texas State turned off that spigot.
Yep. Home run, walk in the first, second, and third. George inside corner at the belt for a strike. It's 0-1. Deepest outfielder is Gingrich in left. Bergevin the leadoff walk. Here in the bottom of the 8th, the Aggies down 7-2. Swing and a foul at the plate. 2 strikes on George. Two strikes on George, the lefty Valentine, facing the right-handed hitting George with Bergevin at first. Nobody out. The pitch. Did he go? appeal? Yes, he did. George is out. It's the third time that he has struck outs. Five strikeouts for Valentin.
And 12th in the game for the Aggies. Gonna hit her.
Walking back to the dugout is Gavin Cash. Terrence Keel the second. Swap a lefty for a righty. TK comes to bat. TK is 6 for 14. 429 average when you add in 3 walks and a hit by pitch. His on base is 556. Bergevin at first, now 1 away for Terrence Keel the second. And he takes a fastball thigh high for a strike. 0-1. To the right side, Tabor fields, flip to short. Turning a double play, 4-6-3. Except for the 2 home runs in the first inning, this offense remains slumbering. And Tabor to Farber to Thompson. To the 9th we go. Texas State carries a 7-2 lead into the final frame. Aggie baseball from Learfield. That's the outfield left to right. Cameron Thompson, the batter. 0 for 3 officially with a walk and a run scored in the 5-run third. Here is Keel. TK playing left for the first time this season. He has been in right field. And again, all this because Caden Sorrell still on the shelf for the Aggies with the hamstring injury. First pitch swinging, lifted out of play, right side. And as Michael Early has said about Caden Sorrell, he's coming back when he is 110%. So when you think he's ready, he's going to sit a little longer. And 13 will be in that outfield. No doubt about it. 0-1. Fastball, a little high. 1 ball and no strikes.
Foreman did the same thing in basketball. Hamstring, you're not going to stress it or be too early with it.
No. He played Alabama without him. He played Kentucky without him. But when Wade was ready, and he came back. 1-1. Bounced. Backhand. Hensler. Foul territory. Long throw. Not in time. Infield single by Cameron Thompson.
I mean, that was perfectly placed. He really didn't have a chance and somehow made it closer than it ever should have been.
Thought we were going to see the old Brooks Robinson play from the, was it the '69 World Series?
Yeah.
Was it 70 against Cincinnati? Bunt. Rudis fields. Throw to first in time. Sacrifice successful by Samson Pugh. To second goes Thompson. Theo Coomer bats for the second time. Hit by a pitch.
For Texas State, the catcher number 41, Theo Cooper.
Just like the man he replaced back in the 5th, hit by pitch.
That's right. Austin Munguia walk, a hit by pitch, and a strikeout. But he came out because of the wrist. He was hit on the wrist in that 5th inning. First pitch sweeper by Rudis is a strike. Brad from the stretch. Off second is Thompson. Sweeper away. 1-1 to Coomer. Fastball change sweeper for Rudis. Give you a variety of arm angles. Peek back to second. 1-1. Bouncing ball left side. Kent charges. Fields sets up and throws in time. Coomer retired. Staying at second is Thompson. Two down to the top of the order. Ryan Farber.
Texas State shortstop number 3, Ryan Barber.
Along with Tabor, here's been pest number 2.
He might be the top pest with the leadoff home run. He's also doubled and walked.
And that double, he just kept fouling off pitches behind the third base coach. And he'll get a free pass, intentional walk to first base.
For Zachary Gingrich. And Stephen Trout will take an opportunity to talk to Gingrich. Single and 5 at-bats for Gingrich. It's going to be weird not seeing 32 after this season. He seemed to have been a mainstay on these
no
teams.
doubt.
From his freshman season and that run to Omaha. Remember we talked in the regional, and he pitched in all 3 games in the regional, and we asked him, have you ever done that? He said, I've never pitched in back-to-back days, and he pitched in all 3 days.
Well, him and his brother were a pretty good pair at Madisonville.
Which sport? Swing and a miss by Gingrich. Brad played basketball, correct? Right-hander is 1 strike on Zachary Gingrich. Runners at first and second. Single and a sacrifice put Thompson to second base. The ground out, then the intentional walk. Missed away with a fastball, 1-1. Another player out of that San Antonio area, just north from Smithton Valley, is Gingrich. Swing and a miss at the sweeper. 1-2. It's not just the arm angles. Brad hits you at different speeds as well. Ball's constantly moving. It either tails and runs away from a lefty, the different arm angles. None of the numbers will wow you until you're sitting on the bench. 1-2. There go the runner. Nope. Bluffs down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'd meet the Aggies earlier, and it was Brad Rudis tonight, and his bucket list is to go to play at Augusta. Well, not bad when your double play combination at Madisonville with Sam Bennett.
Who knows his way around that track? Inside the left field line, diving TK makes the grab. That is an absolute gem. Oh, baby.
Reach across his body to bring that one in. First step. All about the first step. Explosion.
I mean, just lays out and makes that grab.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps before the dive.
And the hair flip.
He didn't run back and pose on the wall.
No, I was waiting for push-ups. Farr is 1 for 3. Sawyer singled his first time up and takes that fastball that he is 1-1. The lefty Valentine, the righty Farr. Over for a strike, and Valentine's ahead 1-2. Tippy back up in the bullpen. 1-2. Down and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sawyer Farr.
A lot of time it doesn't matter. Runners at scoring position. Texas State is 3 of 18 because of all the base runners the Aggies have allowed tonight.
Two to Farr. Up high, 3-2. while the Aggies are 0 for 6. The 0 is one thing, just 6, right?
Yeah.
Yep. (3-2) to Sawyer Farm. Missed outside. It's a leadoff walk. Joining Tippy in that bullpen is Carson Laws. Those are the two in the Texas State bullpen if the Bobcats need them. 56 pitches in relief for Valentine.
34 strikes.
Here's Bear Harrison on the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Aggie catcher had a reaction to that one. 0-1. 0 for 2 with a walk. Up high, 1-1. Sawyer Farr, leadoff walk. He leads from first, held on by Thompson. 1-1 the count to the right-handed hitting Bear Harrison. The other way to right field. Pugh, warning track. Back to his right, across his body to make the grab. Rifles it back in. Harrison retired, 1 out here in the 9th.
It's like that wind that's blowing from the right field corner towards the left field fence kind of played tricks on him there at the last second.
Here's Caden Kent. With 1 away, Sawyer Farr at first. Bottom of the 9th, 7-2, Texas State. Fastball Denise for a strike. It's 0-1. Hey, SeatGeek's the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of Texas A&M Athletics. Whether you're buying or selling baseball tickets, SeatGeek the place to do it. SeatGeek.com so fans can fan. Down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Our SeatGeek next game Friday, 7 o'clock. Texas A&M in Arizona. And Astro Classic. We'll join you at 6:45 with our pregame show. 1-1. The other way foul by Caden. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hopefully.
What do you mean hopefully? No, you can squeeze baseball into a 3-hour window.
It's on me.
We're joining you at 6:45 or 10:15. 1-2 the count to Caden Kent. 1 down, far at first. Jammed him, pop. Shallow left. Farmer the shortstop. 3rd time he's put the ball in the air. 2nd time he's popped to short. Here's Jace Laviolette. We'll put 3 on the right side of the infield with Farber going to the right of second base. And Mora to shortstop. Shallow right is Tabor. Deep along the line is Thompson behind Sawyer Farr. He's going to take off for second. That ball will sweep on in there for a strike. Farr's at second with 2 away here in the 9th. Okay, they're putting 4 hours in between games. Back up the middle, base hit. Jace Laviolette, Farr scores. Jace with his 9th run batted in. Makes it 7-3.
0 for 10 was all it was going to be. And 108 miles an hour off the bat.
So the leadoff walk scores.
And your first hit with runners in scoring position. One of those lies and damn lies statistics tonight.
Exactly right. Here's Wyatt Hensler, who is 3 for 3. He has homered, flied to center, singled and doubled.
Not a pitching change. They just wanted to talk and check with the home plate umpire to make sure he had a visit. He's a high emotion guy.
He is. He is.
Mitch.
So you calm that heartbeat,
Yeah.
right? Look, it's Chase Laviolette. he singled off you. He's going to single off a lot of people. You've done great tonight.
Yeah.
Don't let that affect the next batter, right?
Yeah. Don't go all Mitch Williams on us.
No.
Because we never know what the guy after Joe Carter would have done anyway.
You know, I once got tickets for Joe Carter to a Magic game. He was living in West Florida outside of Tampa. Someone said, "Can you get Joe Carter tickets?" I said, "Absolutely." Gave him mine, and we got to meet. So we'd see Joe Carter fairly often in the spring. Hold on, let me pick up that name I just dropped. Fastball to Hensler is a strike. It's 0-1.
Only a walk-off World Series.
That's all. Happens every year or 20, 30. Wyatt Hensler, the single, the double, the homer. 3 for 4. Jace at first with 2 away here in the 9th. 1 is in on the RBI, 9th of the year for Laviolette. Scoring Sawyer Falk. 1-1 now to Hensler. 3 on the left side of the infield. Mora towards the line. Farber in the hole. Tabor from the right side of the infield to the left side. 1-1. Down and in. 2-1. (7-3). Texas State, 2 down in the 9th. A run is in. Jace Laviolette's at first. All 3 outfielders deep. 2-1. Line to left field. Diving catch in left by Gingrich. And Texas State defeats Texas A&M by a final of 7-3. 2 diving catches in left field in the 9th. Terrence Keel in the top of the 9th. Gingrich to seal the win for the Bobcats. 7-3, Texas State defeats Texas A&M.